living how the sun go. Blowing throw 24, living how the sun go. Uh-oh, did I forget my grinder? How are you gonna come out here without your grinder, Paul's coming out there? That's a shame. I sure do like it when you come out, but you don't gotta come out if you don't want to come out. Hey, 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 hey. Looks like it's cooler here. Nah, but I'm glad it looks that way. But nah. One of the mods threatened to ban me over saying first, but I guess that's fine now. I mean, I don't know. You gotta keep your head down, homie. Keep that fucking head down. Keep your head on a swivel. At least it's Cali. Yeah. At least it's Cali, I guess. Ni hao ma. Hingao Shengran Shini. I'm Paul's Ego. And we are here to, I don't know, man. I don't know how long I'm going to last today. It is actually kind of hot out here. Actually nasty hot. Legit hot. Too hot. Too hot. Too hot. Too hot, lady. We gotta make some sense out of this mess we made. Gotta make some sense out of this mess we made. It's hot here today, but not too bad. Yeah. There's no end in sight over here. I don't know when. I don't know even when I can hope for a change in the weather. From what it looks like, it's just gonna be 100 degrees all through October. 100 degrees every fucking day through October. It's supposed to be cold now. Like legit, I should have like, maybe not during the day, but at night I should have to put on a fucking sweater. They all come out here butt naked and still sweat. I gotta go, bro. Running from climate change twice in a row, bro. Moved away from fucking Louisiana because of the hurricanes, came out here, and now it's so hot I'm fucking withering to death. I gotta run again. Myanmar? Jeez, bro. That's cool. I don't know if I've ever spoken to somebody from Myanmar. That's neat. Paul packing a J. Yeah. You know Myanmar? No, I don't know it. Like, I know where it is. I just don't know it. I've never been there. I don't think I've ever spoken to somebody from Myanmar. My oh my. Hellcat, cause I'm a hell raiser. No, I don't need a Hellcat. I'm not a big sports car guy. I mean, I appreciate them, right? I think they look cool, but I don't I don't need to do 0 to 60 in like 1.6. I just don't. Now, if it's a red eye Hellcat, pull up in a demon on guard. Are you rich? Fuck yeah, bro. Richer than shit, bro. No, I'm not rich at all. You think Central California will become like Death Valley in 50 years? Yes. I'm gonna start sweating here. I'm gonna have to go get a handful of $100 bills to dry that sweat. Are you a dude? Yeah, I'm the dude. What's that you smoking there, boy? Weed? Excuse me there, boy. What's that you smoking? Weed? Yeah, the chat is ultra skibbity today. That's okay. Let these little ragamuffins learn. Okay, they gotta learn the hard way. Gotta learn just like me, and that's the hardest way. Ooh la la. Ooh la la, yeah, yeah. Are you a country dude? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little bit I'm a little bit country. I can talk that dirty ass country lingo. I was raised out in the country. Hillbilly, yeah. Redneck, you can call me that too. I go by either. Take me straight to the redneck. Take me straight to the hillbilly. I'll be that. My first name must be Fuck You, because every time I'm in the car, bitches be like, Fuck you. My middle name must be He Ain't Shit, because every time I'm in the club, bitches be like, he ain't shit. I'll be that. I'll be that. Motherfucker, I'm smoking Cali gas. If you were taking big old rippers on a hog leg of Cali gas, you'd be coughing too. 2 of them and you'd be asleep. Don't talk to me. Don't speak to me. Trust me, I've been alive longer than you've been thinking you're clever. You just got to learn that. Don't bring it to me. Critiques, save them. You know what I mean? You got to critique, save it. Not everything needs your criticism. You understand? The dude you see sitting in front of you has been through 10 times the amount of shit you've been through, and he's still standing. He don't need you. He don't need your advice. He don't need your concern. He don't need your critique. Older than a motherfucker. I was cashing checks when your daddy nut raw up in your mom. You understand? Legit. I don't need your help. There is nothing you can do to help me. There is no single piece of advice that you could possibly give me. So save it. Yeah? Save it for a motherfucker that needs it. Cashing in food stamps. Doesn't your mom usually have to do that because her name's on them? Whatever, player. Good luck. I'm 5'7". How's the air down there? Yeah, she does. I know how it works, player. It's okay. Keep your head up. Keep your chin up, Mr. Man. Not just another Bloody Mary. Mariana. Mariana Cross. Don't you skibbities like that song? You use it in your TikToks. Get a grip and a shower, please. Get your ass fucking up out of here, bitch. Get noped. Punk ass motherfucker. What about this next hurricane about to hit Florida? There's probably going to be 3 or 4 more. You lay pipe on the regular? Bro, I'm in the pipe fitters union, homie. You need a joint fitting? Do? You and your lady want twins? I got you. I got you. Must be a trumpet supporter. Nice guess, but nah. This is gonna blow your mind. I'm not voting for the cop, and I'm not voting for the orange retard with a giant dump in his pants. You football politics motherfuckers. Why? Because it's a joke. It's an illusion. It's the illusion of choice that keeps you feeling like you're doing your civic duty while they run out the back with a big sack of money. You see? Make America great again. I agree with that. I think that any motherfucker in this country that can't read at a 6th grade level should be forced to go through fucking middle school again. Make America great again. I'm all for that. If they took every one of you motherfuckers that stopped learning how to read in the 6th grade and put your ass back in middle school and made you do the whole thing again, when you came out, problem fixed. Make America great again, homies. Make America smart again. How about that? Make America read again. How about that? Because talking to you motherfuckers that got absolutely zero comprehension is mind-numbing, bro. Mind-numbing. Shocking how retarded most of you are. Go back to school. Do a couple years of college or something. Something. Read a book. Reference something that isn't something from your childhood. Harry Potter, Pokemon, Spingbab. Right? Don't support this child predator. You people are fucking weird, bro. Methinks the lady doth protest too much. That's a literary reference that you won't get. Because you stopped learning how to read in the 6th grade. Like 50% of America. I love it when illiterate motherfuckers act like they read the Bible. It's like the Bible ain't an easy read, homie. I doubt you could read one fish, two fish. Motherfuckers act like they got their nose in the Bible, but they talk like cave people. It's like, no, you don't. Yeah, the Bible's a tough read, man. And most of the motherfuckers that are trying to tell you to live by it couldn't read 5 lines out of it and make sense of it. Think about that shit. Nope, I'm a college dropout. A multiple college dropout. When I was in college, I was studying to be a psychologist. Well, an LCSW. But yeah, I'm a multiple time proud college dropout. You know. Made it through high school though. Cheers. Lend you $1? Okay. I'll do it. Come get it. Come get your buck, and there's going to be a VIG on it. 20% a week till you're paid up. And Zoab begat Moab, and Moab begat Joab, and Joab begat Soab, and Soab begat Throab, and Throab begat Noab, and Noab begat Naab, and Naab begat Nehemiah, and Nehemiah begat... Yeah, these motherfuckers are reading that. They're reading that, and they're just feeling the glory of God while they read it, too. Moab begat Joab, begat Hoab, begat Floab, begat Shoab, begat Noab, begat Neam, begat Dam. Fuck out of here. These motherfuckers that can't even type a complete sentence in chat are definitely got their nose tucked in that Bible. Definitely reading that Bible and getting a lot of wisdom out of it. Probably couldn't read chapter 1 of the Sorcerer's Stone, but definitely pulling a whole lot of wisdom out of that Bible. Boaz begat Floaz. That is my favorite biblical name, is Boaz, bro. Boaz, bro. Somebody had a kid and named it Boaz. They're like, yeah, that's a little Boaz right there. Nimrod, yeah. Man, dude. Tell me your parents hated you without telling me your parents hated you, bro. Nimrod, though? Lord have mercy. Boaz begat Moaz, begat Floaz, begat Joaz, begat Shoaz, begat Coaz, begat. My parents are dead, good. At least they're doing something useful now. Feeding the earth with their corpses. I know someone whose birthday was on April 1st. That's my birthday. No joke. Unless they're in a casket. True. Yeah. Well, eventually that shit's gonna break down, right? You look kind of gross. Not being mean. Your mom doesn't seem to have a problem with it, though. She likes it. So, I'm chill with it. You look kind of gross. That was very mean. That was a very mean thing to say. I'm freshly showered. I'm in fresh, clean duds. Okay? I smell like a goddamn dream. I smell like I smell like a... You ever walk into one of those, like a nail salon or something? That's what I smell like. A nail salon. It's giving Boaz. This is a Boaz. It's giving Boaz. Serving Boaz. The mom comeback. It's always the best one, man. If somebody's going to throw a low-effort fucking flame at me, I'm going to throw the most low-effort flame right back. You know, you look gross. Dude, that's like a 2-year-old flame. You know? He's lucky he got a Yo Mama joke. You know, I give what I get. Take me back to the ghetto, please. Lord have mercy. Hi from Scotland. Stay high. Yeah. You know, my roots are in Scotland. I like that. I gotta visit Scotland, man. I gotta visit Scotland. I gotta go be Scottish for a little while. I'm just gonna give you some advice. No, you're not. As I'm reading it, poof. Damn. That's gotta suck, bro. Once again, if you're just cruising by, I'm older than you. I'm smarter than you'll ever be in a million years. And the thought of me needing your advice on any goddamn thing is laughable. So just save it. Legitimately laughable. I'm voting for Trump. Imagine announcing you're retarded. I'm gonna vote for Trump. It's like, oh yeah? Tell me another one. Imagine that's how you introduce yourself. Hey guys, Trump 24. Trump 24. I'm gonna vote for the orange guy that's got a big swing of double head pads. It's like, that's how you announce yourself, bro. Beyond idiocracy, bro. If you watch the movie Idiocracy, they actually have conversations and shit. They're stupid as fuck, but they have conversations. The truth is more like literally just like, you know, like people have just like, I give us one more generation before we revert to monosyllabic fucking, we're just grunting at each other. It's literally like free fall. I'm gonna vote for Trump. It's like, bro, keep that under your hat. These are people that are just not afraid of public humiliation anymore. They have no basis. I humiliate myself with my very existence. I guess it's a good fucking thing. If you are humiliating, you can't be humiliated, right? But I'm not even joking, dude. I'm not even trying to overplay this. I would be humiliated to step in a lot of you guys' shoes. Absolutely humiliated. Dude, if I had to rewind back 20 years worth of reading books and shit and put myself back in the fucking 6th grade, I would be fucking humiliated. I would never speak. I would literally never speak. You would never catch me in a chat room trying to look clever. It's wild. It's fucking wild, bro. Bro's crazy. Bro's just going by the numbers, bro. 50% of American adults read at a 6th grade level or below. This is Department of Education statistics. This is just a hard fact. 50%, I'll say that again, 50% of American adults read at or below a 6th grade level. So I'm not even fucking talking shit. I'm literally just telling you what's what. Most of the people skibbity scrolling through here are retarded. It's a coin flip whether you're retarded or not. And I'm guessing from some of your first comments which way the fucking coin flipped. Think about that. You meet a dude in public, flip a coin. Heads, he's a retard. Tails, he's read a book or two. Legit. That's how it is in America right now. You walk up to a lady in public, flip a coin. Retard or read a book. Legit. That's how bad it is. Now, extrapolate that out to the chat. You got to imagine that the chat coming in here and trying to look clever on an alt is probably way down the scale. So we're talking about like a lot of the sub 50%, a lot of that 50% people, right? The dummies, they're popping up in here constantly. Constantly. Zero self-awareness because nothing that you say is tied to your actual person. Dude, I'm going to say this, and this is a wild statement, but I want you to think about it. I want you to think about it, okay? Because this is about to be a wild statement, but I want you to think about this. if, and I've said this before, so it's not like something I've never uttered. If the government announced tomorrow that they were publishing a system by which you could search someone's name and see every comment that they'd ever made on a public forum on the internet, right? You following me? So I put your name in, Joe Blow, and it lets me choose and make sure I'm on the right Joe Blow. I click on him and I can see every comment that you have ever made publicly on the internet.
On any account.
On any account, in any auspice, anything you've ever said publicly. I'm not even talking about rifling through your DMs. Shit you've said publicly. There would be a rash of suicides in this country that would blow away any fucking record in history. Think about that. If they published just the shit you've said public and put it under your name, there would be a rash of suicides in this country, unlike anything in history. Think about that shit. Hello, do you speak French? Oui, absolument. Je parle souvent avec mes amis francophones. Oui. Un petit peu de français.
You could also say you speak a little Chinese, but I don't think you've learned a little bit yet.
I haven't learned a little bit yet. 我说中国和英国 Do you speak patois? Yeah, you know I do. No, I don't speak patois. How do you know French? I took 2 years of French at high school, and my ex-wife was fluent.
I was like looking at the Chinese language fucking subreddit, and like a bunch of people were shitting on Duolingo, but they're like, I did the minimum and was guessing, and it didn't teach me to be fluent. It's like, you get what you put in.
Yeah.
It can't force you to be passionate about it.
No, it can't force you to do all the lessons and do the side shit and go do the practice lessons and stuff.
Correct your mistakes.
Right.
And shit.
Like if you just literally like
daily quests or daily
do the
stuff.
minimum. And I got to be honest with you, like fluency is not even really my goal. Basic understanding is my goal.
Yeah, and like we've noticed that, like watching Three Body, picking up more words that they're saying.
Yeah, we're watching the Chinese Three Body, you know, with English subtitles, and we're starting to pick up little phraseologies and stuff, like basic shit that we've learned. I'm starting to be able to hear it in their language. So yeah, I mean, you get what you give to it. Like I've done 32 days now straight. Where
not just doing like one lesson. And, like,
no, there have been a couple of days maybe in there where I did one lesson and ignored it. But most days I do 8 to 10 lessons, maybe 5 to 10 lessons, depending on the day, right?
Depending on the lessons. Too.
Depending on the lessons, yeah. But yeah, you know, and I go back, I do the practice stuff, I do the little side quest stuff that they throw at you. Do you want to go back and earn some points by reviewing this chapter? Yes, I do. Fuck yeah, I do. You know, I take every opportunity. One of the things that helps me too is certain exercises are like, create this sentence, right? That'll give you an English sentence, and then you've got to create it in Chinese from picking from different pinyin phrases. And I will make that phrase and then I speak it out loud to make sure, right? So I even do more than it's asking me to do. Like I'll sit, and if it's a phrase that I'm uncomfortable with, that I haven't used before, and they're giving me that phrase, I will repeat it to myself out loud a bunch of times before I move on to the next thing, so that next time it comes up, aha, I remember. That's like one I just learned is Zhenda Ma. Zhenda Ma means really. So Zhenda Ma, like if I would have just moved on past that, oh, Zhenda Ma means really, and then they fucking like 28 questions later, they would have been like, Zhenda Ma, I'd have been like, huh? But instead, I popped through it a bunch of times because it was a brand new phrase. And Duolingo will tell you too, new phrase up at the top. And every time that happens, I fucking make sure I repeat it out loud to myself a bunch of times.
Yeah, it's like you'll never learn French if you get a D.
Yeah. Yeah, if you do just enough in French to get like a C minus and barely pass, you're not going to go to France and be fluent. I mean, come on. But yeah, my plan is I want to get a basis of conversational Mandarin, and then I would like to go out into the world and try and practice with other speakers. So like go to Chinatown in Frisco, or maybe even down the road, Amelia and I take a trip to China, take a trip to Beijing, and see what we can do. I love that. I haven't even started learning numbers yet. In fact, I think that is my next thing. It's use language of frequency is my next lesson after I finish the one I'm on now. So I literally have not started counting yet. I've learned adverbs and nouns, pronouns, family names. Oh man, you hear them?
Yeah.
There's a pair of hunters. Oh wow, they're so beautiful. You hear that?
Yeah.
That screech? That screech that you guys just heard is a red-tailed hawk. That is the sound that they play for an eagle.
Because I think an eagle doesn't sound eagly enough.
No, if you listen to an eagle screech, it sounds nothing like that. That is the sound you hear.
In movies.
In
TV.
movies and TV, anytime there's an eagle or a hawk of any kind in the sky, they use that call. Yeah, eagles chitter, they don't scream, yeah. Those are red-tailed hawks. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful raptors.
Very vicious too.
Vicious, yeah. Vicious killers, yeah. A big red tail in the right situation would attack Dinor. Like if Dinor was out alone, away from human beings, clearly not a pet and just wandering, a red tail would land on him and attempt to kill him.
Dinor was like, what?
He's like, what? No, he's getting the fly. Snip it.
Snip it.
Snip that fly, D. Snip it. Snip that fly. Oh, that son of a bitch. Pestering you.
Protect me, Mom.
That son of a bitch pestering you. Bastard. Bastard fly.
You want to go in, or are you getting too pestered?
Come over.
Or you want to see Daddy first?
Come over. Come on.
Come on.
Oh, that's a good boy. That's a good boy.
He's going to need a groom soon.
Yeah, you need to go to the groomer.
Getting a little scraggly.
He's getting very scraggly.
Come on, just go in, D.
What? May I ask you a genuine question? Isn't that a genuine question? Haven't you already asked me? No, go ahead. Don't ask if you can ask a question. That's the most annoying shit to read. What do you think I'm sitting out here doing? Yes, ask the question. Now I already hate you. You seen the supposed second moon? The little fucking asteroid thing? No, I have not seen the second moon. Get the fuck. Cocaine on the table, liquor porn, don't give a damn. See, your girlfriend is a groupie, she just trying to get in. Saying, I'm with the band. Now she acting out of pocket, grabbing all up on my pants. Hey, I've got that gun. It's a killer. Yeah. It kills flies. Hey, 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 hey. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Clocking the digits, watching the hoes. No, your raggedy ass was never invited to a diddler party. Dude, hell no. You trying to ride in on my coattails to a Diddy party, bro? Look, I seen the booty oil. All right? I've been there. Been there, done that, next. Yeah, your ass was not there, bro. Your ass was not there. Your ass is way too raggedy to even get past the outer gate into Diddy's property, let alone into the booty oil temple. You must be at least this fresh to go to a Diddy party, homie. So it don't even fucking make sense for you to be claiming that you were at the Diddy party. Look at the people that were at the Diddy party, all the freshest motherfuckers in the world. And you're gonna try and tell everybody in here that your raggedy ass was invited into the booty oil sanctum? Coconut booty oil sanctum? Your raggedy ass? Bullshit. They wouldn't let you work security at the outer gate, homie. Let alone invite you in to the inner booty oil sanctum. So just quit. Just quit. Bro, you can't oil me up from outside. You see what I'm saying? You're outside the party, homie. You can't oil me up. All you can do is maybe chill outside the gate and sniff the wind, right? And hope you get a hint of coconut booty oil. You'll sneak in. Bro, you're bigger than the moon. How are you gonna sneak? How are you about to sneak? You look like the moon fell to earth. You look like that, you remember that movie Moonfall? You look like the fucking end of the movie Moonfall, bro. How are you gonna sneak? Exactly, you're my size, but I got the invite. I got the invite. They let my moon ass in. How is your big full moon ass even getting in the dough? Player. What's the secret password? The secret password is to have fucking swag, dude. Sorry, you missed out. You can't teach it. I can't give it to you. You got it or you don't. And you have absolute negative swagger. You're not him. You're giving sad dude outside the party sniffing the wind for coconut booty oil. You are not given inner sanctum booty oil invitee, okay? You might have saw me ride in the limo, but my shit's tinted out. So you might have seen my limo drive by as you hoped for a sniff of booty oil on the wind. But you ain't see me shit, homie. You were on the video. Oh, that ain't me. Don't quote me, boy, because I ain't said shit. That ain't me. That was a deep fake. The point being, you will never ever put your actual eyeballs on the booty oil temple. You might get a picture. You might get an alleged video from within the sanctum. But your physical eyeballs will never look at the physical properties of the inner booty oil sanctum. Because you have zero swagger. None. You get the hustle and the bustle at the gate. Excuse me, can I get into the booty oil sanctum? I don't know what you're talking about, sir, but you're gonna have to leave. No, I'm cool. Can I get up in there? Can I please at least approach the outer gate? Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Oh, come on, man, look at me. See what I mean? Meanwhile, I'm getting coconut booty oil drizzled all down my butt crack in the inner sanctum. I'm getting it drizzled. And you're out there going, damn, I think Paul's ego might maybe be up in there. Boring? Somebody help him out. Somebody help him out. Somebody help him out. Somebody help out Cuckoo Kachoo. He doesn't know how to scroll up, so he needs to be escorted from the business. You see how that works? If you have to ask, can I get in there? You can't get in there. You're not subing? What the fuck is subing? Or licking? You're not subing or licking. This is what I was talking about. You guys remember that 50% coin flip? Where you think that coin landed? He's not subing or licking. That was his dunk. Can't spell, can't read, can't communicate in a complete sentence. 50%. Coin flip. And in 10 years, it's going to be better than a coin flip. 10 years is going to be closer to 65. You watch. 65% of people reading below a 6th grade level. Adults. You ready? Oh man, it is nasty out here and it is so nice inside. Get the fuck out. Go land somewhere where I can shoot your asses up. I'm doing my part. That one left a grease spot. I love those. Sometimes you get them real close and they leave like a little wet stain. That one left a little grease spot, bro. The only good bug is a dead bug. I don't know about that, but I will say the only good fly is a dead fly. The only good mosquito is a dead mosquito. How's that? Anybody that uses that fucking ASCII language to try and stand out and shit needs to be popped immediately. It's like Travis failed the entry exam. That's a coin flip right there, and it landed on retard. You got to go. Anybody that can't stand out without monkeying with their fucking keyboard settings and using some fucking ASCII font and shit, they got to go. They got to go. And that includes in their name as well. Anybody that went to that kind of like effort to try and stick out, you know that motherfucker's got fucking sub 60 IQ. They gotta go. Just wondering when the makeup episode is gonna be. Monday. You complaining about effort? No, I'm complaining about misspent effort. Misspent effort. If you put less effort into reading a book than you did figuring out how to make a funny font to see if that makes you stick out, bing. We know how that coin flip landed. I want to remind everybody, 50% of American adults read at or below a 6th grade level, according to the Department of Education. So it's a coin flip. Where'd your coin land? I'm just out here judging coins. Oh, it's way worse than everybody thinks. And it's getting worse, too. We're graduating functional illiterates. People that can sound it out. I go to the store, but they can't put it together. So it's not, they can't read, they can't comprehend. Reading comprehension is at an all-time low in American history, and it's on track to be over 60% of people in 10 years. 60% of American adults in 10 years are going to read below a 6th grade level. A huge percentage of those read below a 4th grade level. It's like 30% or 40% of the 50% read below a 4th grade level. Social promotion has ruined this country. It's allowed the educational system, the public education system, to fail out, but socially promote people and spit them out into the world. And here you are. Where's your coin land? Where's your coin land? No, we're not getting dumber globally. There's a lot of places that are doing better than they were 25, 30 years ago. China is one of them. China's education system has like blossomed over the last 30 years. So China's going like this and we're going like this. Who's to blame? Politicians, people? Because like ultimately, okay, even if you went to a horrible school and got a horrible education, you know who really failed you on the coin flip? If your coin flip comes up as one of the 50% of Americans who basically can't read, you know who really failed you? Your mama and your daddy. And I'm not trying to be mean about that. Your parents failed you. The reason I could read and did so well in school is because school happened at home too. My parents read to me, right? Checked in on my homework, worked on it with me. They were partners in my education. So, you were failed at 2 institutional levels, by your parents and by the public education system. And now it's a coin flip whether or not you can communicate like an adult. Because that's what it comes down to. Not being able to read means not being able to explain your thoughts. Your communication skills are, if you look up the word, literally retarded. That's what they call it. Nobody talks about this. Nobody thinks about it. Most people just go on pretending it's true or pretending it's okay as it gets worse and worse and worse and worse. The discourse has been dumbed down to the point where a kindergartner could see the logical contradictions. I'm not even kidding, bro. There are times where I see somebody say something, right? And there's some inherent logical contradiction in it. And I think to myself, dude, my 4th grade niece would pop that out. She'd go like, And this motherfucker right here is probably 25. Didn't catch it. I don't hear anybody talking about this brain drain. And this is a different kind of brain drain. It's a brain drain from within. I don't see anybody talking about this. Everybody's just pretending we're cool. It's chill that nobody can communicate anymore. It's chill that people talk like cavemen now. It's chill that nobody's read a book. It's chill that nobody can contextualize any fiction or nonfiction from the last 30 years. It's cool that nobody knows about history from 10 years ago. It's cool. Everybody's just pretending like we cool. We not cool. When it's a fucking coin flip, whether you can read or not, we not cool. We so far from cool. Yeah, we're in the la 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 la. I don't hear you. I don't hear you. I don't hear you era. Yeah. And you know what human psychology teaches us about the coin flip as well? Bing. We know statistically it's a coin flip whether you're retarded or not. Coin flip whether you can read. Bing. It falls, right? Let's say you fall on the 50% that can't read. The chances that you think that you are one of the 50% that can read are 100%. Like approaching 100%. It's like 98% of the people that can't read think they're on the side of the non-retards when they hear that statistic. They go, man, that's mind-blowing. They don't know that they're part of the 50%. So that's a little Dunning-Kruger for you. The people on the lowest end of the spectrum overestimate their performance by a vast margin. So yeah, it's rapidly becoming a two-tailed coin. Because the people that have the deficiency think they don't. You can't even convince them that they're part of the 50%. You'd literally have to sit them down in a mandatory test and have it graded in front of them and have a professor come explain to them, you are a retard. You can't read. This test proves it. And even then, they'd probably think, that motherfucker doesn't know me. That motherfucker right there don't know shit about me. That dude doesn't know me. La, 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 la. How long you think that's going to fly? How long you think that's going to fly? Yep, they would fight tooth and nail. I'm not retarded, I read just fast. Where's the coin land for you? I'm not even trying to make this generational warfare. I'm just talking educational statistics. This is cross-generational. 50% of American adults, that's people from my generation. Okay? People from my parents' generation, the boomers are there, dragging the average up, dying off one by one, right? This ain't generational. This is just a fucking goddamn 5-alarm fire in our intellectual fucking livelihoods. It is a coin flip when you meet a human being in the world. It is a coin flip whether that motherfucker could read the first chapter of a Harry Potter book and tell you what it was about. Think about that. Bing! Every time you bump into a dude or a lady in public, right? And you have some sort of interaction with them, flip that coin in your head. 50% of those interactions, a motherfucker couldn't read the first chapter of a Harry Potter book. Ruh-roh. And they think they're smarter than you. Ruh-roh. That sounds like a problem to me. It's going to have to be addressed at some point, right? Yep. Well, it's a generational failing. If you, let's just say this. Let's say your parents flipped the coin and it came up tails. They're retarded. Retarded sperm still swims up the retarded fallopian tube, finds the retarded egg. One of the retarded sperms gets in there. That egg goes down into the retarded uterus and implants itself in the retarded uterine wall, right? Then a little retarded fetus grows in there. You see? You see what I'm saying? And you could just look into that baby's future and make a really educated bet that that kid is going to be a failure. Because mom and dad can't read and aren't fucking prepared to have a kid. Don't have anywhere near the emotional intelligence and emotional maturity to handle raising a child. That child is capital F fucked. And we all applaud and throw them a party when they have it. Think about that. Two people, everybody at the party knows they're going to be fuck ups as parents. Oh, well, let's celebrate anyway. It's a boy. Think about that. And you know it's true. How many baby showers have you been to and been like, I know I've been to 5 or 6. These motherfuckers are having a kid. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying that child is not going to get a proper education. That's what's going to drive it being retarded. Its parents can't read. It's going to a school where it's not getting proper instruction. How's it going to learn to read? Are you hoping that some magical stranger insinuates themselves into that child's life and teaches them to read? Are you hoping that the world is like a feel-good Denzel Washington movie where some old wise man takes your child under their wing and teaches them how not to be retarded like you are? Because that don't happen. So what's your plan as you crank kids out? You know? These are questions that are like, they make people mad when you ask them, but it's like, shouldn't we be asking this question? 50% of people in America can't read. Shouldn't we start asking, like, why are y'all cranking children out? Well, that's the thing. And I'm not trying to even fucking shit, but that 50% is not evenly distributed. Can I just say that? So when you're talking about the 50% of people that can't read, it's not like sprinkled evenly amongst the populace. There are places where it's way more likely that you're bumping into a tails than a heads. We call it the American South and the Midwest, but mostly the American South. Down there, it's probably like a 75% chance. They're dragging the average way down. How was your life in the 90s? Bro, it was like endless summer. I'm not even kidding, bro. I used to ride my bike over to my friend's house, play Super Nintendo. No joke. Listen to fucking The Chronic when it was new. Right? You feel me? Used to swim all summer, skateboard, smoke weed, get in trouble, ditch the cops at the park. It was the 90s, bro. It was everything you think it was. It was everything you think it was, and then some. It was the dope. It was the dopest childhood. Wake up in the morning, make yourself a bowl of fucking good ass cereal, right? Some good ass whole milk. Jump on your bike, cruise by your homie's house, see if he's up, knock on the door. Yeah, he's up. You want to go cruising? Yeah. He grabs his bike, head to the park. Got a little dime bag of weed, twist it up real quick in the park. Get stoned, get back on the bikes. Got a pocket full of quarters that you fished out of the fucking change jar. Head to the fucking Pizza Hut, go in the back where they got the little arcade, play Street Fighter high all day. Dude, it was like a dream, bro. It really was. There's a reason why people like me, you know what I mean, talk so glowingly about that era. It was bad, but it wasn't as bad. Yep. It was great, man. It was literally great. Yep, then 9/11, then the Great Recession, right? Then the fucking wars in the Middle East. Then Obama, the great disappointment. Then Trump. And here we are, y'all. I watched it all fucking collapse. It's not about better, man. Sigma male. So when I talk to you about what it was like to be a teenager in the 90s, what do you feel? Can I ask you a question about that, Sigma male? What do you feel as a younger person? I gotta assume, because you call yourself Sigma male, you're younger than me. What do you feel as a younger person when I describe my childhood during the 90s? You're 19. Okay, so that's what I'm asking. So what I just described, how does that compare to your teenage years then? Not that long ago, you were 16, 17, 18, right? So when I describe what I used to do with my homies, right? How an average weekend day would have been for me as a teenager in the 90s, right? What do you feel about it? How does it compare to what you are experiencing? Did you have fun like that? Did you have friends that you spent time with, that you rode your bike? Did you guys go to the park, smoke weed, get trouble? You know what I mean? Not have to like have a leash on you where your parents are like, where are you? And they're tracking you and shit. That's wild. My parents, dude, when I got on my bike, they didn't know where the fuck I was. They assumed I was within a 5-mile radius, right? So that's the question. How does that compare? Why are you calling me sir, dude? Can you chill with the sir shit? You don't even gotta call me sir, bro. I'm not like a British knight. I appreciate the like attempted like respect or whatever, but it's a little weird, dude. You're talking to me like a drill sergeant or some shit. You know? Sir Paul of the Eagle, Knight of the Realm, Baron of the Duchy of Saltwag. Why, I was only trying to be respectful, dude. You're wearing your fucking troll mask on the outside, bro. It's really sad, but it's chill. You'll learn on your next alt, and that'll be that. Totally miss the times my childhood where me and my friend would be just like, we're gonna go fuck off and get stoned, and the parents were like, okay. I don't think I could. I never was able to tell my parents I'm gonna go fuck off and get stoned, but I would. You know, I'd just be like, hey, I'm gonna go chill. I'm gonna go ride my bike, hang out with Josh. All right. 20 minutes later, I was high as a kite. Sir, literally, yeah. Yeah, the cell phone, people don't understand like how much they gave up for the convenience of the cell phone. I'm not shitting on it. I carry one all everywhere now too, you know. But yeah. Not being able to get a hold of everybody you know at a moment's notice and not having the expectation on you that you have to answer because if you don't, you're in trouble. Like all that shit. Bro. Just didn't exist. It just wasn't a thing. You miss split screen. Yeah, dude. I can't even tell you how many hours I spent playing split screen GoldenEye. 4-player split screen GoldenEye, stoned as fuck in the middle of the night in the living room on Dad's big TV, split screening it up. It was good stuff. Why are teenage parties in the 2000s preferable to teenage parties in the 90s in your mind? Do you think that parties suddenly got super uber lit in the 2000s when like cell phones and stuff started to come out and parents could be calling and tracking you and stuff? I'm thinking that maybe like if you popped into a 90s party, like if I could take you back to just an average boonies party, like a teen party, you know, take us both back in time personally too, where we're both teenagers, go to that party. I don't think you'd be lusting after a 2000s party after that, homie. Everybody on their phone, like, no, none of that, bro. It was lit. just, I'm not sure what you're, because like I partied in the 2000s too. I was 20 in the year 2000. So my partying years were far from behind me. And I'm not saying there were bad parties in the 2000s. I'm just saying they didn't really hold a candle to the type of shit you could throw back in the 90s when nobody was communicating constantly. You know, that's the problem. Like, I saw more parties get fucking broken up in the 2000s than I ever saw in the 90s, bro. Just too much fucking publicity. Too loud, too fucking dumb. Too many cops, too much social media being monitored. People forgot how to keep their shit on the fucking down low and started sharing every secret on social media. And all of a sudden, all these rowdy ass parties are getting broken up. All of a sudden everybody goes, damn, and you look at the window and you see that blue and red flashing light, and you're like, oh man. Dude, that happened to me more times in the 2000s than ever in the 90s, bro. I can think of maybe one or two big ragers that got broken up by cops in the 90s, and they deserved to be broken up. The 2000s, you just get a little loud with like 5 friends on a Saturday night, and the cops are knocking, telling you to quiet down, sniffing around if there's weed. Whack, bro. So I don't know what you're lusting after there, homie. I really don't. Self-snitching is like a brand new concept in the last 20 years, bro. Maybe not a brand new concept, but y'all perfected that shit. You put everything out on social media. You're out there doing dirt, doing fraud, putting it on social media. Out there planning a big-ass fucking rager of a party and you're not even fucking 21. Put it all over social media so the cops are sure to be there. You know what I mean? Just fucking dumb, bro. Back in the day, we knew how to keep that shit on the low. You didn't even tell somebody if you weren't sure about them about a party. Let alone put it on social media for everybody to see. You feel me? And all that did was fuck up parties in the 2000s. So I don't know why you would lust after that. More cops than ever before in any other era of my life in the 2000s. They were on top of that shit. As soon as people started posting it, they started following. People don't even know how to put things on the low anymore. How to keep things between you and somebody else like that. You could just give up on that. As soon as you have a disagreement with a motherfucker, every secret you ever told him is on Front Street on social media. You know what I mean? That shit didn't used to happen, bro. We call that switching up. That shit didn't used to happen. If you were friends with a motherfucker and you had a falling out, you kept that faith. You didn't throw that motherfucker under the bus. Start giving everybody all his dirt to get back at him. That's called switching up. That didn't happen back in the day, bro. Not in my circle. But that's another thing. 0 squares in the circle. Yep. Everybody got to be posting. About to head to that rager over at whatnot and whatnot, like nobody's watching it. Like, oh yeah, dude. People will like call the cops at parties now. Bro, I saw that shit happen in like, I'm trying to remember what year that would have been. 2004? I was at a party that was getting pretty fucking crazy. And I saw 2 dudes about to go at it. They kind of shoved each other. And I shit you not, a dude pulled out his flip phone and called 911. I was like, what are you doing? Fucking assault me, bro. going to jail now. I was like, no, 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 no. All right, guess I'm leaving. Wild. Ever call the cops for getting in a squabble, dude? What the fuck? Pretty fucking sad, yo. Real fucking sad.